Reverend Dr. Caroline Vando. Again, I have been hesitating all along to introduce her as a Reverend woman, because then people are just going to be saying, "Oh, yeah, you have to say what you are saying because you carry the Bible with your husband on stage all the time." So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how Reverend Dr. Vando Caroline reacts to this. Are you saying this because you're a Reverend woman?
No. I say what I say from my personal experience. It doesn't mean that I've not gone through some tough times in marriage, but I've done my research and I've found a comfortable place. And what I found out was that I have to be the helpmate I was created to be. And taking my position, I have found that comfort, and I enjoy my marriage.
Now, let me ask you this. I'm going to push back a little bit. When Dr. Leonard Vando comes in and you believe in your heart, deep down your heart, that he's not right in what you're saying, how do you compromise with somebody saying what obviously you know is not right? How do you get to work with that when your husband is wrong and still not cause a commotion or anger or retaliation or retribution in the house or fighting? Do that.
My way of taking things like that is very different. And I know many women will not agree with me. As a woman, as a helper, I'm the one that has brought joy in his life. I'm the one that has brought peace in his life. And so my first role is to see that he is peaceful. I have to see that my husband is peaceful and joyful because I came in as a good thing in his life. So what I do is, when I see that he's done something wrong or he has said something wrong, what I do is I use wisdom. I will calmly, I said this before in the order, even go on my knees and say, "My king, you said this. It really hurts," in a very calm and cool way. When I go on my knees, it breaks him. When I'm soft, it breaks him. And there's no way again for him to be shouting or to say the same thing. Now all he will say is, "I'm sorry," because of the way I've approached him. I always see him as my head. And you don't talk to your head just anyhow. I see him as my king, as my Lord. Like Sarah says, "My Lord." He called Abraham her Lord. So you don't talk to your Lord anyhow. You know, if you know who you are as a woman, the Bible says, I think it's in Jeremiah 9, it said, "Call for the cunning women." It said, "Let them come, because death has come up to our window." The woman has her cunningness, but they use it in a wrong way. But you can use it in a very positive way. You are the one that would teach the children how to honor their father. Because if there is no leader in any gathering, like the family, I mean, there can be no order. So when you teach the way you honor him, you teach the children how to honor the father, there is order in the family. Because now the father can just say a word to a child and the child will correct him or herself. That is why the Bible always talks about the blessing of the father. You will hardly hear the blessing of the mother. You hear the blessing of the father.
Reverend Vando, why did you start by saying you know many women are not going to agree with you?
Yeah, because especially in this generation, the women just see the man as a co-worker in the marriage. Both of us have to make it work. Both of us have to do this. Both of us, no. Because The man was all alone, doing what God asked him to do. It was God that saw and told the man, it is not good for the man to be alone. And then he said, I will make you a helper. So he brought the woman to the man. And therefore, the woman came in to help the man. So most women see that it is a 50-50 thing. To me, I say no. I disagree with that. Because the helper came in to help, to support, to strengthen. Okay, so you come, your vision is the man. That's your vision right there. Because you came in to help him. So all your vision is him. If the man fails, you fail. Because the one that sent you, you have to report back to him. What did you do? He failed. So you have to do everything to make sure that he succeeds. Because that is your role. It is written. I'm not the one saying it. I will make you a helper. So I'm going to say this, Divine, and again, many women will not agree with me. Marriage is about the man. It's not about the woman. It's about the man. Because the man, God told the man it's not good for him to be alone. He brought you. So the woman is existing because of the man. So when you come down in that your beautiful white dress, you are saying, I am the good thing. I am the answer. I am the joy, the prosperity, the goodness. I have come. Your life will never be the same again. That is what you're saying. And that's why the whole congregation, they get up. They are so happy knowing that that man can never be the same because a solution has come. The man is a drunkard. A solution has come. The man is a crafty man. The solution has come. The man is a man whose pants will never stand on his waist. He loves women. The solution has come. So you are a solution. You have come. And therefore, you have more work to do in this whole thing than the one that God has already declared that it's not good for him to be alone. So if women can understand that and they do their role, they will enjoy. There will be no problem. Whatever my husband does, I will not go hitting. You did wrong, you did. I just understand. I always tell him, it is not good for you to be alone. I always remind him that. So what do? Not two wrongs make a right. I know I'm the good thing. So I go soft. I handle him in a way that he feels a man, he feels a leader, he feels a king. Then he would sit and be ashamed of himself, what he did, and say, but normally I didn't have to do it this way. But I didn't say it. Divine, let me come back to this point of women talking a lot. When they talk of helper, the helper is not just to cook food, iron dresses and all of that, clean the house. No, take care of children. No. The first rule is the spiritual help. The woman is able to sense the atmosphere, like my brother said. You know, the woman is able to sense the spiritual atmosphere, and she's able to tell her husband to lead him. My Lord, today is not a good day. I don't think you wanted to go and hang out. Do not go. If the man hastily go, come, most men are naturally hasty. If he hastily goes, he will go and see. He will come back and say, oh my God, my wife, you told me this thing. If it happens 2, 3, 4 times, he will learn to listen to you. And that is what makes them talk. Why? Because they sense things in the spirit. They have a lot in them to tell the man. So the talking shouldn't be negative. The talking is lifting up the man. Like for me, when my husband is going out, I'm talking behind him. Goodness and mercy is following you, my king. Have a blessed day. You are
Amen.
highly favored. You are so blessed. Look at you. You are a strong man. Kings will bow even to you. I'm talking, but I'm not arguing. We are not quarreling. So I speak those things because I know that that is my role, to make him happy, to make him feel great. So when he goes out, his mind is on me because somebody spoke some sweet words. He will want to run back home, and as he comes, I have a lot to say. Oh, my king, you are welcome. Wow, how was your day? Oh, you look so tired. Oh my God. Then I tried to do something for him to relax. Even if I heard that he went and have an affair, I'll know that, well, that is why I am there. So all I will do, welcome him, make him feel good. Then I can now peacefully and say, my king, you see, this is what happened and this is what happened. It was brought to my knowledge. He would definitely want to defend. He would definitely, I will keep quiet. That's okay, dear. Then I go on my knees and treat with that issue because I'm the helpmate. I'm not his competitor and all of that. Divine, let me tell you this. What is the biggest problem is that we, the helpers, we can only help clean, do this, do that, do that. But when it comes to finances, our husbands will not know what we are doing. It is wrong. That freezes a man. Because finances will tell where your heart is. If your heart is in that marriage with that man, you will be accountable, even with your finances. Many women will say, oh, the man will go and drink his beer, will go and follow other women. That is not your problem. God sees, and the Lord will deal with that situation. Remember, the Lord is the head of the man. I will go and report him to his head, but I will continue to do what is right. There is no man that will continue to play your own role in a right way, and he will never change. Therefore, that man is a very wicked man. So what I will do is to continually be accountable all round, continually, persistently. That is integrity. We lack integrity. That's the problem.
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, I told you that this woman comes up today. You know what? I'm in the studio here feeling a lot of heat. I think at some point I should remove this jacket. Thank you for that. You know what, Dr. Caroline Vando, the guy who sent me a text that he should be presiding over weddings, most weddings in the United States, was perhaps right. Because it looks to me from what you are saying, people get this the opposite direction, inside out, unfortunately. And it becomes, and before I bring in Brother Femi, it becomes like you want to fly to Cameroon or to Nigeria, but you are catching the flight to Germany instead. So you want to go a certain direction, but boarding a flight bound for a completely different destination. That is why I thought we should do this. And I tell you, some of these truths are not what people want to hear. People just wouldn't want to hear some of these truths. And the irony, Dr. Femi, is that people don't want to hear the truths, and yet they want to be happy.